Hey, have you ever found yourself stuck in an argument or struggling to connect with someone that is very important to you? Well, today I'll be sharing with you some simple mind tricks which you can use to fix any argument you find yourself with, and also use it to deepen your relationship, because this helps build understanding which you can have with others and strengthen a relationship both of you have. So I'll be showing this in three perspectives which you can use to master emotional intelligence. Emotional intelligence is a concept which I personally believe is underrated, because it's something that can really help us all in this life to build stronger bonds and understanding with others. And here I have it broken down into this. You have how to respond wisely, the three perspectives to master your emotional intelligence. Now, the first one, you think from your own perspective. So if you find yourself in an argument, the first step, which we all do, and because we are all born that way, we have this selfishness which we are born with. I mean, naturally, all man is born to fend for themselves. So when you are in an argument, the first thing you need to do is to think from your own perspective. Because if you are thinking from your own perspective, you'll be able to understand, why am I feeling this way? Why like am I being petty? What can I do to improve, to make myself feel less of this and stuff? So you question yourself, try to understand your emotions, so that while doing the argument, you won't use your emotions to argue. You actually be objective and listen to the other person, to the other person's opinion. So, and now the second one which we have here is think from the other person's perspective. Now, this is important because if I'm to share this next image, it's like an image which I believe most people have seen. So here you have two people. One is seeing the number as a 6, the other one is seeing it as a 9. Now, nobody is correct and nobody is wrong. But because of perspective, different perspectives, this argument will continue endlessly till maybe a third person comes in and then starts clarifying or telling the other person, oh, you're wrong or you're right. But there's nobody wrong in this particular instance, because if you just change your perspective, which brings us back to thinking from the other person's perspective. So if you just shift a little and give the other person a chance to be understood, then you now be able to know what is their own view, and also leave your feelings, your own pettiness, forget it. Imagine that you don't know yourself, and then go and think from that person's point of view and feel what they feel, or whatever it is that is making them think that way. Just be in that line of view so that you can understand them. So if I'm to go back here, we've gone through the first one and the second one. Now the third one is to think from a third party's perspective. Now this is very important, because if you stop at the second part, whereby you think from the other person's perspective, you might not be able to objectively decide who is right and who is wrong, because you'll be like, me, I'm right in ABC, and then he is right in XYZ. So, but when you think from a third person's perspective, then you'll be able to be objective and not use either your emotion or the other person's emotion to judge. So it's like almost being your own mediator. Most people, like couples, when they are fighting, they tend to need a counselor or somebody to come and intervene and stuff. But this makes you like your own counselor. You don't need to bring in a third party or anything. You yourself, on your own, can resolve your own arguments. I mean, this is very powerful, because I've been using this for the past couple of years. And you can actually use this to solve all your arguments. You are technically ahead of the person you are arguing with, because you are no longer being consumed or hindered by your own emotions. You are now thinking objectively, trying to make sure that you understand them completely before you then enforce your own opinion on them. So this could be used in arguments, fights, or just simple brainstorming. Or mostly, I think where it is mostly applicable is in relationships, whereby you and your partner, you don't understand each other, or there are some differing views. So when you have differing views like we have here now, so just remember to always take a step back and understand that there's always a chance that the person knows what they are saying, but just in a different perspective, which you've not seen yourself or appreciated. And once you just take a step back and go to their side of view or their point of view, think from their head. Like, say, if I am this person and I am not me, and I actually don't care about me and my feelings, I'm just concerned about my own feelings, what will be bothering me? Why would this argument be important to me? Why would this topic be something I want to talk about? So that way you are now able to calm down and then approach the whole situation objectively. So those are the three perspectives to master your emotional intelligence, which I believe that if you apply this, like, it's next to impossible to find yourself in an argument, because you always be thinking ahead, and most importantly, you've understood your partner. That's the person speaking. You've understood them, because you need that understanding before you can change their mind, or like, you need to understand somebody first before you then give them your own opinion. If you don't understand them, then both of you could just be at an impasse whereby nobody is winning, nobody is losing. So that's it, in the easiest way possible, the best way to handle arguments or relationships, to just try to understand each other. So that's it. I believe that there are other things, like the topic for emotional intelligence is so deep, like it's something that is very vast and covered by a lot of people. You can browse and research into this and also utilize this in your own life to help improve your relationships and understand others. So thank you very much. I'll really appreciate if you can like and then give me some feedback in the comments. That way we'll be able to analyze further. Maybe give me examples of situations you found yourself in this kind of times you found yourself in this kind of situation, whereby like you've applied this, or maybe you've not applied this, or you could have applied this and then gotten like better results and ending the arguments. So thank you very much.